fighters in 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing two fighters boxing out of the blue, wearing the silver short strip with blue and white, and the weighing scale 10 stone to about 6 ounces. He has an interesting record consisting of 6 fighters, 2 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 draws. And this is the categoría está en el agua de Nicaragua, aquí está Miguel Zamora. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the brown short strip with white, at the weight scale 10 stone 1 pound 6 ounces. He comes from the ring this evening with a perfect record consisting of 10 contests, 10 wins. One of those wins being by way of knockout, presented from the leagues, the undefeated Cory. Time to pick the ball into the motion, referee in charge of the action, and group from the 6 rounds.
This is fight number 4, Nick.
This is fight number 4.
This is a kid we've seen, the away fighter, Miguel Zamora.
Is that the lad that knocked down Muhammad Ali?
3 times.
Wow. Muhammad Ali's a very talented fighter, I think.
Super talented kid. Listen, caught square on a couple of times, and you know, but he ended up getting I think it was a draw, 55-55. Zamora got 2 points deducted for he was holding, he was spoiling a lot. Muhammad Ali obviously was very frustrated with the knockdowns and wanted to make amends for it, and so he put a lot of pressure on him.
Well, that's a good draw, but I'll tell you what, I've got big hopes for Cory O'Regan. I think he's a very good fighter. Very good fighter.
Well, do you know something? He is a wonderful boxer, and I remember when he first joined us, because I think he'd had about 4 or 5 fights. I think he had 4 fights when he joined us, and he joined us just at the end of lockdown, and we've managed to keep him really busy. But I don't think I've seen him take a shot.
Well, he just took one there.
Well, he took I remember he fought Jordan Ellison last time out, didn't he?
That's right.
And you've got to admit, Jordan Ellison's a gatekeeper. You know, he's a guy who's a central area fighter himself, or an area fighter himself, and he's still looking to try and win an English title. And the problem is you have to beat him, and if you do beat him, you generally go on to challenge for the English title, and he beat him really well.
I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of time for Jordan. He's a very good fighter, like you say. Oh, see what I mean? Backhand, caught him. Lovely backhand, nice timing. This Nicaraguan kid, isn't Nicaraguan? Oh, good shot, 2 good shots.
Well, you know, he's got the strangest record, because you might have heard Michael Pass say he's 2-2-2, and he's 22. So whatever happens tonight, he's going to screw that beautiful record up, isn't he?
Yep, but I hope he gets out that second round then. Because Cory O'Regan has already caused a little welt injury his right eye.
He has.
So this is a nice little matchup here, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the Nicaraguan lad, Zamora, he knows that he's a good fighter. And he knows that he can throw good punches, which he will do. He also knows that.
But the problem what I don't like about him sometimes is he does throw good shots, as we've seen before, but he'll throw a good shot and then he'll grab hold of you. So, you know, which is it's cheating, isn't it? You know, you throw 2 punches and, well, I'm going to hold you so you can't punch me back. But Cory's got good feet, hasn't he?
Yeah,
so I don't think he'll fall into that trap. And we'll see how he copes with this very, very awkward style of Miguel
very difficult
Zamora.
See what I mean? He's always bouncing, always ready, so you've actually got to commit. I'm sure Mark Early and Steve Conway will settle him down now.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2 of 6, I believe. It is a 6th round of this, isn't it?
Yep, I'll tell you what I like. Fairly even first round with Cory trying to be dominant. He wasn't getting away with anything really and truly. He had to make sure that if Zamora misses, he'll definitely throw. He'll definitely throw. It is an awkward style there.
Who's Zamora?
Yeah.
Yeah, very,
Well,
very.
it's like watching Lara again, you know, with that herky-jerky and throw the hooks.
Well, probably that's what makes him dangerous, isn't he?
Yeah,
you don't really,
unpredictable.
you can't read what he's going to do. You know, he does the Mayweather roll, doesn't he? And the shoulder roll. And,
I'm liking what Cory O'Regan's doing. He's keeping his shape, his feet are in a good shape. You know what I mean? He's in, does his work, he can come out, he can change an angle. I'm liking it.
well, I remember when Cory fought one of my favourites, Rustin Fakuli, and I thought he might in for a little bit of trouble because you've got to have a decent, real big dig on him, you know, to keep Rustin in the right place, if you know what I mean. And do you know something? He dealt with him probably as well as any of my fighters has dealt with him by beautiful boxing.
Well, that's the thing sometimes. A lot of people think that you've got to beat people up, you've got to look like a terror. But what you're there initially to do is win, box and win.
Well, it's a hit and not be hit, isn't it?
That's right.
And Cory's very, very good at that.
I like his focus.
Well, I think there's a hint of a big fight in early in the new year for him, perhaps with an old foe. And if that can happen, that could be a little breakout fight and
He's talking
keep him
about
on
an
a
old,
big stage.
he's talking about an old foe from the amateur.
Yes. I think Steve mentioned it. It's been proposed. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but it could be a great fight that between him and
JB.
Callum French.
And who?
Callum French?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Steve mentioned it in one of our interviews. It was hopefully going to happen before the new year, but I think they've rearranged it for early next year.
Tell you what, I've just seen, I saw Zamora go forward with his hook, with his hook. And I'm thinking that Roy Reagan's right hook is the one that's going to do some damage as he comes in, because they've been, what's the word, you know, when swapping the same hook.
Yeah.
To say Cory's not got no knockouts, you know, he seems to hit. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, he controlled Jordan, didn't he? He controlled another guy, so he must have enough in his arsenal to keep people thinking, I don't want that again. You know what I'm
100%,
saying?
100%.
Ooh.
There you go, that right hook.
You know, Williams.
Let's go, corners. Come on, corners. Let's go.
Second time, round 3.
Well, we're back to round 3, and this is the fourth fight, Nick. Isn't it?
Fourth fight of the card, and every single one of them's been absolutely fantastic.
I must admit, it's been a really good night here down here at the VIP show in Hull.
There you go.
And we've got another cracking fight here with Cory O'Regan taking on a, what you call him?
Zamora.
He's a little bit of a, Cory just got him with a beautiful backhand. And again.
That with the hook,
Yeah.
that front hook. But it's that pressure, but it's like that kid swings. He'll take 2 and 3 and he will definitely swing, so I'm glad that Cory's being evasive. He's doing his work and moving off.
Again, it's hitting and not being hit, isn't it?
That's what we love. The art of boxing, the noble art. Just got to be careful of them heads and
He's dangerous,
that.
isn't he? Because he swings.
Yeah, he'll swing, he will throw. These journeymen certainly in the money.
Yeah, this is the third time, but this is the first time I've really enjoyed him because he's having an actual fight here. Or trying to, anyway.
You can see he's still in it and he's trying.
Yeah. You know, he thinks he's got a chance here. But
I think it's only a
don't
puncher's
think Cory-
chance.
Well, that's it. He's got to be like one of those.
There you
Out
go.
of the blue. Whoa!
You love that, don't you? You know, make him miss, make him pay. Let him know that they can't just swing.
Cory's very good at this.
Yeah.
He is. He's a beautiful boxer. And he's a busy boxer as well, which I like.
I don't know what the future holds, okay? But one thing I said to him, Josh Warrington, was I like the fact that he's got a spiteful nature. You know, within the ring.
Who's this?
Josh Warrington.
Josh.
So when I see Cory O'Regan with the same kind of intensity and intention in his eyes, I'm like, you've got to be hopeful. You know what I mean? He's a promising fighter. You know what I mean? Fit, strong, dedicated, punch picking. Nice.
Yeah, he just needs a little title. He needs to pick something up to give him that confidence to go to the next level.
Yeah, well, he's at
But
an age now, isn't he? He's not a baby, he's 27, so...
But a very good amateur.
Oh!
Wasn't he?
Little touch,
ABA
yeah,
finalist,
very good, very good.
regular in the championship.
squads and that.
I think won a few juniors and schoolboy titles. I think he was on the England squad, wasn't he? GB squad.
Yeah, he's very nice to look at, very nice to look at. Oh, there you go. Slip, move, bang, hook.
Yeah, he's got every shot on him.
Yeah, it's nice to see. He's not following him around the ring either. He's letting him have to work and he's putting that pressure on.
Oh, look at
Vegas,
that.
Very good exchange. Yeah, very good exchange.
Do you know, sometimes I find when you watch Southpaw, it can be a bit negative, but you don't find that with Cory, do you?
No.
Second down, round 4.
3 competitive rounds so far and it's been enjoyable to watch. Cory seems to be working his way to a good victory. He's won 3 rounds so far, but they've all been competitive and he's been touched in each one.
You know, I must admit, he is a joy to watch, isn't he?
This is what we like. I'll tell you what it is. After seeing some performances sometimes on the major shows and then you see performances like this from honest grafting kids and that, you just think, you know what? Sometimes these small shows could be the ones that you would see beautiful kind of bang from Cory O'Regan. It's lovely to see.
He is, you know, he's a joy to watch.
And it's not just, sorry, Lee, it's not just people coming to watch the mates have a fight. These are actually boxing. This is boxing. There's movement.
Listen, we just watched a brilliant fight in the second fight, wasn't it? We really enjoyed it. But also, sometimes you've got to be able to appreciate skills like Cory's possesses.
He's putting the pressure on. He knows that in order for him to throw 2 or 3, this kid's going to throw one big one and he's just got to negotiate that little minefield. I'm just wondering if Cory can switch stances and if do anything at all for Zamora. No, mentally.
I think he switches, does he? Zamora is. He's very, very unorthodox. You know, his game, like I said, we've seen him twice on our shows. Not always enjoyed the performances, but I have enjoyed this one.
It's competitive.
He's having a real fight. Trying to have a real fight.
He's trying, at the end of the day, Cory is definitely having to earn it.
Yeah, he's not spoiling. I think it was testament to, you know, the draw that he got with Muhammad Ali, because Ali was really trying to take him out. But Cory's just happy to totally outbox him.
Which is what you do if you see a kid who's very, very tough. What you got to do, you've got to break him down. Break him down. Which is exactly what Cory's doing. I'd like to see that backhand kept up a little clearer because sometimes that kid's swinging and he's catching it. You don't want to cuts or anything like that. Just one lucky shot to enliven this kid.
Oh, do you know, I keep forgetting to change the camera, you know. You can't do 2 jobs at once there.
Well, we're not worrying, are we?
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, lovely little backhand again.
I'm sorry to the cameraman. I'm missing out on his wonderful work there. Great cameraman and Mr. Phil Wilson up at the top there.
He looks well, doesn't he?
He looks wonderful there. Like Kevin, giving out Kevin and Perry.
Second down, round 5.
Well, 4 very enjoyable rounds there, Mr. Manners.
Enjoying it, I'm really enjoying it.
That's what I'm saying. You can't not enjoy beautiful boxing, that's all I call it. I think I appreciate it because I couldn't do that. I could have a fight, but I couldn't do what Cory does. Oh, a little slip there.
Yeah. You sold yourself short now, I think. You've seen a couple of your fights. No, you was alright.
I could have a tear up, but I couldn't have a fight. I tried to come back.
Well, you know what it is. Well, you back Manchester lads. Don't get me wrong. There was an abundance of Manchester fighters in the 80s and 90s. And you know what? Some of them could fight, some of them could. They all had talent.
I know you had all these arms, all right, come here.
Did you ever compete again in it? So I remember on the Viking show, it ended up being the VIP
They didn't
show.
want it. Don't get me wrong, the Morris calls and that, they was out of my league, they was a bit above, but the rest of them, I'm not mentioning no names, Lee Whitehead and even, what's his name? The next one.
Mr. Gorman.
Well, they all had it, they all had the chance.
I think Mike ended up being super and he ended up being light heavyweight.
That's right.
I think he went up to heavyweight towards the end.
After I had to retire because, you know, I'm only joking. No, they was all good fighters and that, and you know what it is? You always knew that you was going to be in a fight, and back then you always knew you was going to be
Well,
in a
we
fight.
didn't have what we'd say out and out journeymen, did you? You know, you just had men who were looking for wins wherever they could go. Nowadays, you have people that actually start their career on the road. It's never something that they develop into, which is what they often used to be.
I'm loving this.
Yeah,
I'm loving this. You know something? Cory O'Regan's definitely in the ascendancy. Excuse me. He's in the ascendancy. He's doing what he wants to do. But at the end of the day, he's having to work to do it. Pardon me.
yeah.
And that's what you want with our prospects. You know what you do want to see? You want to see him take a little bit, respond a little bit. Yeah, he did. You want to see him. Yeah. And look at his little short hook.
So that's how dumb I was. I could be in with a southpaw and not realise for a whole round until I've been pinged all over and then someone will say he's a southpaw. Oh, right, that's why he's hitting me all the time.
Listen, at the highest level, yeah, but at the lowest level, it's about punches. I mean, sometimes it's the southpaw out and it's smacking mouth. I don't say that disrespectfully, you know what I mean?
I fought two southpaws and I didn't win both times. So, but it was only his amateurs. So it's a bit different. Putting a nice little bit of pressure on there.
It's nice to see, it has to be done. Because at the end of the day, this Nicaraguan kid at some
He's on
point...
him, that's what he's doing. Chasing around, not giving him time to breathe.
These guys, when they get to the last round, they will go to gold. And he's let him get to the last round. But it's a good experience, 6 good rounds, 6 competitive.
Seconds out to our 6th and final round.
Well, Lee, for me, this has been a very enjoyable 5 rounds so far, 6-round fight. I'll tell you what. Sorry.
You can tell that he's getting to him now because he's complaining about the back of the head all the time. There's no reason for him to complain. This has been a clean, fair fight. Even Zamora in his previous 2 occasions has spat his gum shield out, you know, hung on for dear life. But this has been a good boxing display, a very good one by our lad, and a good one by Zamora.
Well, I'm impressed with Zamora because he's throwing, but at the end of the day, I like Cory how he's just holding it down, he'll go back to work, get him in the corner.
Lovely, that.
Good combination with his lead out there from Cory.
There you go. Lovely.
Yeah, but there
Like I
he's
say,
just
that
banging
backhand,
him.
just keep that hand up just a little bit more. I'll see what it is, whatever it goes, it'll catch it. Alright, I like the pressure as well, the constant pressure.
Yeah.
Especially with the feet, them little in and out, bounce a little bit. Tell you what, Mark Hurley, Steve Conway, they're putting together a really good stable of fighters.
I must admit, Dickie's in with Mark, he's got some quality. We just spoke about the journeyman, Neville, who's down there with them. Look, it's a great fight tonight. They've got this kid called Callum Simpson, and he's just beginning to make a lot of noise, isn't he?
I said from day
Very
one.
talented kid.
I said from day one that if Callum Stimson stays on the line, he's good for the future. I don't know how far he can go because the top. I don't know how far he can go because the stars are a very. I'll tell you what it is. For me, he's one of the top prospects in British boxing.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that, mate.
And it's good to see. It's good to see the Yorkshire lads actually confident. Can I say something?
Go on.
I've got to say that with Josh Warrington winning his world title, you know that Lee Selby, the Lee Selby win, that one, injected so much confidence into the boxing scene in Leeds. It was a joy to watch.
Yeah.
It was like they all just, it's like having a good pressure again.
Obviously you had Josh, you had Nicola Adams, you
Yeah.
know, they were breaking waves, weren't they?
Breaking boundaries, yeah. It gave them all a belief that, you know something, boxing can come to Leeds if you're good enough to produce. I'd take a point for Nicaraguan for warning me. You've got two choices, fight on or fight over.
Perfect. Referee, the standard books there. First time speaking a lot of sense there. I like that, Andy.
It's the first time Andy's spoken.
No, but sometimes you just don't see it.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
I've got to tell him.
Yeah, and he showed him straight there, and it was bang on, bang on.
Very good 6 rounds.
Yes, I must
Very
admit.
good 6 rounds. Very good 6 rounds.
He certainly, that was a good test there for. There's no music on anyway.
Very enjoyable once again. I'll tell you what, it's good to see. Nice sportsmanship as well. Cory will expect the win, and I think that win will be 60.
It's got to be 60 You can't see it being anything.
If I was going to give him anything, I'd give him a shoulder first.
Well, you said there was nothing in it. I must admit, I was.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 63 rounds of boxing action, referee Andy Broad scored the points at 60 points to 54 points for the winner. Now defeated in the London professional contest, Cory.
Another very good display.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.